Boom, day 114. It's June 9. Could you believe it? I said when we get down to 1/4, it's gonna be on to Katahdin. Well, 3/4 down, we don't have quarters, we got Oreo, so Oreo could represent 25 cents. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 3/4 down. We're gonna celebrate day 114 to getting 3/4 down, 1/4 to go. Unicorn. We're gonna eat all these Oreos even if you drop them.
Okay.
Even if I make a bad throw. 114, let's do it. 3/4 down. Boom! It's a dark-eyed Junco. Right there. It's a nice one.
Yes, it is.
Boom!
Okay.
Day 114. It is June 9. We're getting ready. You just saw that I tripped there. I just identified a new warbler. It was a black-throated blue warbler. I got that mixed up back there. We had the black-throated green warbler back in Virginia. But you know, I'm a bird-er now, according to the public. I'm a bird-er. I'm a dog lover, and I love fish. But if you love birds, you're a bird-er. So anyway, right behind me here, we're slowing them down. We've got a couple crushers here. Who's to my right? Who's to my right?
Yeah. Ladybag.
Ladybag?
Nice to meet you guys.
And Hornet.
And Hornet. Ladybag, Hornet. I almost guessed the start date. You know, I got the heebie-jeebies. I was 2 days off. Ladybag, Hornet. Okay, I'm going to ask you some really, really intense questions. 3 seconds, 2 questions now because you guys are 2, right? 1, do you fold your toilet paper or do you scrunch it?
Fold it.
Fold.
Fold. Okay, second question.
That's weird.
What food are you leaning on right now? What right now, if I told you how to resupply and you can snap your fingers at it, man, if they had that at every resupply, I'd be good.
Peanut butter.
Nutrigrain bars.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, man. I've asked this question, man. It's been Nutrigrain bars. Oh, I've been carrying the same Cliff Bar since Amicalola. I refuse to eat it. I just won't do it.
They're fucking horrible.
Okay, you know what? So Nutrigrain bar, man, you take it. I think he might take it. He actually, I had some funny answers. Anyway, happiest on time to these two. They're crushing it. Thanks for stopping, man.
All right, guys.
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
fist bump here. Boom, you guys are crushing. Boom, it is 114, Unicorn. We were just gonna say, hey, what does the rest of the morning have in store for Rental and Unicorn? Well, I can tell you what's in store right here. My pole falls down here to the ground. Wouldn't it be something if we ran into moose? I mean, it'd be so cool. That's moose poop, right?
I think so.
I mean,
It's a big pile.
I'd love to see a moose out here. It would so make my day. All right, the interview was early, man. Those guys had energy. I love it. These guys are crushing.
It's 7:15 now.
It's 7:15 now. Let's do it. Let's see what the rest of the morning has in store for Rental and Unicorn. All right, we are walking here. It's a beautiful part of the woods. Still in Unicorn. It's really nice. It's tipping like 48, 49 degrees. It's chilly. We were just discussing, are we ever going to catch a heat wave? We're so far north. It seems like 50, 60 is the norm, which is great weather. And the woods are so beautiful. I'm really getting into the roots. They're very elaborate. And then there's mossy parts that come up. There's the beaver bog, which is beautiful in its own right. The life, all the life that surrounds it. But yep, just give you a shot there. Oh wait, and to the right there's an open field. Look at that. Just give me a moose, just one. All right, we're gonna continue, keep our eye out for any signs of wildlife. Certainly a big moose would be awesome. But see what the rest of the morning has in store for us. But certainly wanted to give you a shot of what we're dealing with this morning. And here comes some ups. Right, a little bit of gain, but the grade is nice. The terrain, I like this. It's soft on the feet. Look how tiny that one is. Couple of moose poop around here. There's a moose around the bog. The trail goes this way. I'm going to continue to circle and see if we see anything. Yep, there has been more and more piles of these. That looks rather fresh to me. All around here. This is the place for it. That's how tall the trees look. Pretty tall trees. It's a beautiful, beautiful part of the forest here. Alright, you can see there, it's a tiny ascent, but this is kind of the terrain that we're going up. It's a beautiful, beautiful forest. I'll just do a little bit of POV here at 53 degrees. My nose and mouth are cold. Fingers are really cold. You can see unicorn up there, way up. I guess it's still going up and up. Just put the camera on. But this is the type of morning we're having. It's nice and chilly. Keeps the bugs away. These ups are a little tricky. Wet leaves and rock. You have to be careful. Ooh. But the woods are really, really beautiful. Whew. But yeah, unicorns right there. Gonna continue to press. We don't know if we're going to hi-ho into Manchester or grab a place, but I think I might have enough battery and food to surpass it. So taking our time. I don't think there's smoke. We haven't gotten to a ridge yet, so I have no idea how the smoke situation is, but I don't think it's here. It's pretty clear the sun's breaking through. Well, we'll see how it is once we get to the top. Look at that. It's beautiful forest. I just had to pull out the Action 2 to capture that. You know, Vermont started off rough with the whole bushes and not. I felt, and then we read signs that says that they want to keep a more wilderness experience. I don't know about that, but out here, when the trail opens up, it's just really, really gorgeous. It's I'd compare it to like a tighter, a little bit more rockier Oregon. It's got that feel. There's spots where the ground is kind of fluffy and kind of gives you that fluffy walk if you can kind of dodge the rocks. But look at this. It is really beautiful. We have rain. It's off and on. There's thunderstorms coming, so we don't know if we're bunking out at the shelter or not, or we're just pressing on. We might hi-ho, man. I think it's Manchester. We might hi-ho it. I don't know if we're gonna Nero. I don't know what we're doing yet, but As you can see, these ups are very gradual. This is Stratton Mountain, something like that. Look at this. Whew. Keep pressing here. See if we can catch unicorn. Whew. That's how it is. No birds. It's just kind of sounds, no roads. That's a golden moment on the AT. You know? Yeah, I just appreciate that. You know, sometimes before your work day or your day, you just wake up and you just get in silence for a while. Look at that shot right there of unicorn going up. Tell me that's not... Look at that. That's so beautiful. It's like an intro to like a Mountain House commercial or something. Come on. Beautiful. Beautiful forest, Vermont. Like, I don't know what to say. The root structure, I'm really marveling over the root structure as well. And the moss is popping. It's just a beautiful forest. Okay, Vermont, a beautiful forest. We'll have to write a song about that. Catch you on the flip. Peace. I don't know what tower this is. Stratton Tower. I'm gonna clean the camera. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's do it. POV. See if I can get it done before the battery goes. All right, let me make sure this thing is even as it can be. Sorry about that. Boom, even. Stratton Tower, POV. Let's go. Happiest known time. Let's do it. Keep that hat on. Oh wow, look at that view. Whew. Way up top here. I gotta watch the ground. Wow. Wow, is that beautiful? Whew. Heart racing a little bit. Let's get down, people. Let's do it. Watch the hat. Can't lose the hat. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I mean? Come on. Na na na. Na na na. Come on. Oh, it's beautiful. This is Stratton Tower. Is that what it was? Let's go. Let's see what it was. Stratton Mountain. There it is. Hope you enjoyed it. It was exhilarating. Stratton Mountain, cradle of the Appalachian and long trails. Let's do it. It was fun. It's been real. So we've talking about water sources. Here it is. We're at top of Stratton Mountain. Coming out of that pipe spring. Let's see if I can turn the camera around here. This is what it looks like coming out. So, I complain about it, but I also, look at that. That's what's coming out here. You're like, okay, I can barely see it. And then after it's filtered, you know, sometimes it's discolored because I have like the propels in it, but this is just clear. It's so bright, it's just, there you go. It is just really cold. This is how it looks in dirty form. None of that bog. So Vermont on the tail end. Cheers. Here's to great water. It's definitely happiest known time. Definitely happiest known time for the water. I think there's a brown creeper up here. Right there, the brown creeper. New ID. We're stopping here trying to look at all these. I can see some hairs in this scat. Some gray hairs, so it's eating some maybe mice, whatever that is. But if you look really close, let me regroup myself. I don't want to lose the camera. Look at that. Slug. And that's why if you're not careful and you step on these slugs, at the bottom of your shoe, boy, it stinks. Look at that. Boom, 114. The unicorn's at it again. We walked past and we got 75% of the way. I always talk about it. So unicorn went out of her way to make a beautiful
3/4 sign.
3/4 sign. Here we go. We have to celebrate the milestones, right?
That's right.
There it is. Only a quarter left. We were 3/4 in. Only a little 25-cent piece left. And we got ourselves a full-blown, continuous, northbound through hike.
Woohoo!
Let's do it. No slack. All right, so we decided to push forward and I think do 8 more miles back there. There was a shelter. There were thunderstorms supposed to come in for like 5 hours, but we decided to press forward through the thunderstorms and get the mileage in and maybe have a short mileage tomorrow going into Manchester. But this will be a challenge tonight because you gamble with the weather. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't. It's coming down pretty hard now. We got the umbrella up. We're hiking with, you know, one hand. Oop, tree right there as you can see. But yeah, that's where the umbrella to me comes in handy. It turns a moment like this into, it's a more calm moment when it rains. You just grab 2 trekking poles with one hand or do what Unicorn has. The umbrella is so light she just kind of puts it in the chest strap. We tried the umbrella holders and they just fall off, and those are no good in my humble opinion. But wow, I don't want to slip there. That would be boggy. So yeah, it slows you down when it's wet. Those are conditions right there. So boom. All right, let me continue to press forward through these rainy conditions. There you go. It's happiest no time in the rain. We got to get the ramp for those water sources, Unicorn.
Okay.
Let's continue to press forward.
Happiest no time.
Happiest no time.
Woo!
Look at that. Look what I did right there. But you know what? While eating, you know why? Because I'm pro. Even though I'm slobbering right here, I went whoop, and it's fun, and you catch yourself. It's all good when you catch yourself. Happiest known time. All right, so we're running through the rain here. As you can see, the bottom feet are really wet, right? And we've been walking on this for, I don't know, like 2 miles it seems like. What do you think, Unicorn?
I don't know if it's been quite 2 miles, but it has been a while. It's
Yeah.
white blazed.
Feels like a,
Oh,
yeah, it's all
this is
white blaze.
awesome.
We didn't really look at the terrain, so I think that be able to pull off that extra 8 miles instead of staying at the shelter back there. It rained and it didn't lightning or thunder, so seems like we might have came up on the brighter end of this gamble. Considering we didn't get lightning or thunder, we can take a little bit of rain. It's probably like 50 degrees. Let me see what it says right here. 51. All right, we're gonna continue down this white blaze here. Just want to let you know, this is the final stretch of grade. It was tight before getting through the mud, walking around the mud puddles, but maybe a smooth landing. Notice right here, if you put your trekking pole in there, Unicorn, it hailed.
That's hail.
Yeah, it was raining here before, but I guess we got some hail. June 9.
There's some over here too on the other side of the trail.
Okay, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Those
coming
are
down.
some big pieces.
Yeah, right there. Some pretty big pieces of hail. All right.
Oh, a lot back there.
Yes. Oh,
A lot back
there is a lot back there. Actually, I'm going to zoom in right there. As you can see, in that deep pocket, there's more hail. That's a red-eyed vireo. That's a different call. That's a weird call, red-eyed vireo. Boom. 114. That's how I feel sometimes when it doesn't focus. It's kind of dark. It's dark. How many miles?
I did about 23 miles today.
Okay.
It's a big day in the rain.
Yeah, there's a shelter not too far over there. I don't think they can hear it, but...
No, I don't think so.
No.
But they're not too far either.
They're not too far. Alright, so... How many miles?
We did about 23 miles.
It's a lot, it's a lot.
It was a lot.
It's a lot. Okay, in the rain too.
We crushed it.
Oh, in the rain. Hey, how about that interview this morning? That interview was before 7 a.m. Those guys had way more energy than we did.
I think that's why we were able to do what we did today. We only planned to do a little over 15, and then we crushed it. And I think it was because of them. They gave us the energy.
Yeah, I guess to start day, he asked me to guess his start day. I said March 28th. He started March 26th.
March 26th.
But he likes
Nutri-Grain bars.
It's a jokester, I think. But if he likes it, that's cool. I mean, that's like the day packs. That's like JanSport backpack
Do
in
you
the
know
woods.
what's really good
It's like
about...
JanSport, Nutri-Grain. Let's go hiking.
If you love Nutri-Grain bars,
Nothing wrong with JanSport.
you're in luck because they're like everywhere. You can buy them at like they're always in stock.
Dude's a crusher. He's doing like 30 miles a day, and like I look at him, he's like, yeah,
Nutri-Grain bars. That's his secret.
Walmart. Okay, so I'm gonna put a black-throated, got a black-throated green and a black-throated blue in one clip. I didn't actually get the recording on the ZV-1, but I did get a recording on the Merlin app. I'm gonna put that up. Pretty impressive, because black-throated green was way back in Virginia, and I didn't know green and blue could be in the same spot. It's beautiful. Now that I'm a bird, brown creeper, killer bird, killer ID. It only called for a few times and I was gone. So I learned about Vermont birds. Once they call, they're gone. They call a little bit, then they're gone. They call a little bit, then they're gone. Besides the oven bird.
The oven bird always shows up.
Yeah, there's that few that we thought that were kind of like the Veery that was popping in. But they call and they're gone. They call and they're gone. So if you're in Vermont and you hear a call, catch it. Because they're not going to come back. Brown creeper. It's a cool bird. Wanted to go through the poop circle of life. I wanted to let everyone out there know that this is not just an entertainment channel. This is an educational channel. And I want to let you know that even poop is renowned. The slug was needing the poop. Did you see it?
It was really loving the poop. It was really kind of curled up on the poop.
Yeah, it was.
And we wonder what kind of poop that is. We see it all the time.
All right on top of the rock.
And we just tell ourselves it's like coyotes or something, but we don't see any signs of any wild dogs out here. So
it was really dark. It's always really dark and black.
It's really dark. There's hair in it, and it's always on top of the rocks.
I went inside the hair.
It's a lot. It's all over the trail, all the way from Georgia. We just don't talk about it much because it's just kind of really common, but
Mouse eats cockroach,
That
I
slug
guess.
was special.
Something eats mouse, and then the furs, and it's just like a circle, big circle of life. Everything's eating the poop, and then the slug eats the poop. What eats
And
the
if
slug?
there's that many dogs out here,
What eats the
they're
slug?
very stealthy. We
What
don't
do
hear them much.
What do you think eats the slug? After you go through mouse, cockroach, mouse gets eaten
What
by
eats
dog,
slugs? Do birds eat
and then
slugs?
the slug eats the poop.
Do frogs eat slugs?
Yeah, so like, how do they fit in the
Does it
circle of
glue
life?
their mouth shut?
I'm gonna look that up later.
What eats slugs?
But the final result was that black poop. It's
And the
nasty.
slug was eating the poop.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of black poop, Oreos. Did you like the Oreo toss?
That was epic.
Did you like that?
It was so epic. That was one try though too. One shot.
If you eat too many Oreos, you get poop like that dog poop. It comes up your black.
Black poop?
It comes out like that.
How do you know that?
Because when you eat a lot of Oreos, that's what happens.
You've eaten that many?
Have you ever eaten a lot of Oreos?
I don't know.
Actually, I don't poop, so I wouldn't
Oh.
know. I think that's it. 114 record books.
It was a big day.
It was a really big day. Only one more quarter to go. We took those Oreos and we just went, and we went, hey, whew, that was one take. Just took it through
awesome.
it. Unicorn caught it.
All three.
All right, so we're getting kind of tired here.
3/4.
3/4. One more quarter to go.
That's a big deal.
It's a really big deal. It's tiring.
I got to make another sign too. Made the halfway sign. Made the 3/4 sign.
Yeah. I don't think I don't think that's a dog's poop. I don't think that's coyote poop.
I wonder what kind of poop it is.
I don't actually know. I mean, it's like a big porcupine or a raccoon or something.
It's always on the rocks though.
It's always on the rocks at the top.
And sometimes it's pretty big piles.
Yeah, sometimes they're pretty big
So,
piles.
yeah.
All right. 114 for the books. 3/4 in. Continuous north. Amicalola, February 16th. No slack pack. Let's do it. See you tomorrow.